परिव्राजकाचार्य सुतर सदस्यमान भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। आनंद कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्ति वृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंड की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। नववेद भक्तवृंद की जय। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द Lord. All glories to the Lord. All glories to the Lord. Thank you.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। पुण्यो गंध पृथिव्यां तेजस चास्मि विभावसो जीवनं सर्व भूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु।
Next verse.
बीजं मां सर्व भूतानां विद्धि पात सनातनं बुद्धि मताम् अस्मि तेजस्विनाम् अहम् पुण्यो गन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसो जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां विद्धि पार्थ सनातनम् बुद्धे बुद्धिमतामस्मि तेजस्विनामहम् पुण्यो गन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसो जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां विद्धि Buddhipata Sanatanam
Buddhipata Sanatanam
Buddhimatamasmi
Buddhimatamasmi
Tejasvinamaham
Tejasvinamaham
Punyo Gandhak Prithivyancha
Punnagandha Prithibhyancha
Tejaschasmi Vibhavaso
Tejaschasmi Vibhavaso
Jivanam Sarvabhuteshu
Jivanam Sarvabhuteshu
Tapaschasmi Tapasvishu
Tapasyasmi Tapashishu
Bijang Mang Sarvabhutanam
Vijanamam Sarvabhutanam
Vidhipata Sanatanam
Vidhipata Sanatanam
Buddhimatamasmi
Buddhimatamasmi
Tejasvinamaham
Tejasvinamaham
Punyaha Original Gandhaha Fragrance Prithivya in the earth Cha also Tejaha temperature Cha also Asmi I am Vibhavaso in the fire Jivanam life Sadva all Bhuteshu living entities Tapaha penance Cha also Asmi I am Tapasvishu in those who practice penance Bijam seed Mam unto me Sarvabhutanam of all living entities Vidhi try to understand Pata O son of Pita Sanatanam original eternal Buddhi intelligence Buddhimatam of the intelligent Asmi I am Tejaha prowess Tejasvinam of the powerful Aham I am. Translation: I am the original fragrance of the earth, and I am the heat and fire. I am the life of all that lives, and I am the penances of all ascetics. O son of Pritha, know that I am the original seed of all existences, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men.
Punnagandha pratibhyancha tejasmasmi vibhavasu jivanam sarvabhuteshu tapaschasmi tapasyashu. Punnagandha, it may be original, also the fragrant. Just like there are some flowers like rose, the fragrance is very nice. Of course, all fragrance is varieties, but pratibhyancha, the fragrance is coming from the earth. It is not synthetic fragrance. So, the same earth, the same watering, the same, what is called, sar, for growing the trees, manure. The same manure, same water, the same garden earth, but according to different flowers, the fragrance is different. How this is done? Can any scientist answer? How it is coming? Different. And why there are difference? If it is nature, then the ingredients are the same, why nature is not producing the same quality or the same kind of flower or trees or fruits. Why? Therefore, it is answered in the Bhagavad Gita that nature is not all in all. Nature cannot work independent. Nature is in material world, material elements. So, it is answered there in the Bhagavad Gita. Maya dhakshena prakiti suyate sacharacharam. There is superintendence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. He likes that this kind of bija or the seed will produce this kind of flower and this kind of flavor. The superintendence is there of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We fools, we say, we cannot explain. We say nature. What is this nature? There must be brain behind the nature. Otherwise, how a rose so nicely it is coming. Even from artistic point of view, if you want to paint one flower, you have to take so much labor, so many color, reflection, and so many instruments, then hardly you can paint one nice rose flower. Still it is not as good, and not at all good in comparison to the original. So if this third class flower, you have to apply so much brain, and this first class flower has no brain behind it. Is that very good logic? What is this logic? There must be brain. And that is stated here. Punnagandha pratibhyancha tejaschasmi vibhavaso. It is under my superintendence. So, Krishna is giving us intelligence that if you do not go to the temple or do not hear to the Acharya, you can at least try to understand my presence when you see a flower or smell a flower. Is that very difficult job? Krishna consciousness is so nice. Even drinking water, even by seeing the sunshine, even by seeing the moonshine, or if you are a Vedic scholar, by chanting Om, Pranava Sarva Vedesu, or even by hearing the sound, vibration, or by seeing a flower, or smelling a flower, something brilliant, just like the sun is brilliant, the moon is brilliant, Tejastasmi. So where from this brilliance come? The brilliance is imitation, reflection of the bodily brilliance of Krishna. That is stated in the Brahma Sutra, Brahma Sangita. Jasya prabha prabhavatu jagadanna koti. Then why we should disbelieve? We can see eye to eye that the sun is so brilliant. It is a material product only. But where from the sun has come so brilliant? Just chakshus resha savita sakala grahana raja samasta suramurti asesu teja. The brilliance and the temperature is unlimited. So where from the brilliance comes? You can calculate yourself that the sun is composition of these chemicals, this material, but why don't you produce? Why don't you produce an imitation sun so that you will save so much money for electricity? At night you can get one sun in Bombay city. So the rascals will give all description, but they will never be prepared to prepare it, to manufacture it. Recently, it is a practical in California. One learned chemical scholar, he has got Nobel Prize. So he was describing that from matter life has come. So there was one student, he is my disciple, Swarup Damodar. He questioned, "Sir, if I give you all these chemicals, can you produce life?" Then he said, "That I cannot say." But if you know that this chemical composes life, so when I give you the chemicals, why don't you produce? So simply theorizing. Panthastu koti satavasya sampragamma. So we cannot decide by theorizing. But if we take shelter of Krishna, here is the perfect knowledge. The aham, I am the background. Otherwise, how you can explain? You have to accept that svabhaviki jnana balakriyacha. Just like if you have to paint one flower or if you have to create some scent, you have to mix so many chemicals. But he is so powerful, his energies are so perfect, the svabhaviki jnana balakriyacha. Simply by his willing, immediately everything is there. Parasa Shakti Vividhaiva Sriyate. That is the appreciation of the energy of God. If you are not appreciating, that is your fault. But there is brain, there is word. But the energy is so perfect. Just like nowadays electronic energy. You simply push on one button and so many things happen immediately. It is still 100,000 times subtler. Simply by his willing, everything is done. This is understand. But because you have no such brain, neither we can think, we evade the issue. Therefore, if we want to understand how this flower has come in, how this fragrance is there, you try to understand that it is due to Krishna. And appreciate. That is Krishna consciousness. You appreciate. Oh, my Lord is so. There is a story, I tell you. It is not story. Or take it as story. That sometimes Narad Muni was passing and one very learned scholar Brahmin, he saw Narad Muni and he asked Narad Muni, "Sir, where you are going?" He said, "I am going to Vrindavan, Vaikuntha, to see my Lord." "Oh, you are going there?" Narad Guru has got free passage to everyone. So, will you ask Narayan when my liberation will come? All right, I shall ask. And then he met another cobbler. He was sewing shoes. So he also asked, "Sir, where you are going?" "Now I am going to Vaikuntha to see my Lord." "So, will you ask when I shall get salvation?" So, Narad Muni noted, "All right, I shall ask." So when Narad Muni met Narayan, he, after finishing his business, he asked the two men's question. That these two men, one very learned scholar Brahmin, he also asked me this question and the cobbler also asked me. So, Narayan said, this cobbler will get his salvation after finishing this life. And this Brahmin will have to wait for many births. So Narad Muni became very much inquisitive. How is that? So when he came back, first of all he met the Brahmin. He inquired, "Did you inquire, sir, about me?" Yes. He said that you have to wait many births. No, he did not say many births. Krishna said, Narayan said, then when you meet them again, you say that if they inquire what my Lord was doing at that time, you say that he was pulling one elephant from the hole of a nail. What is called? Needle. So, when he met the Brahmin, he said, and he inquired what Narayan was doing when he met him. Then I saw that he was pulling one elephant through the hole of a needle. So immediately, all right, sir, namaskar. Here all these big stories we cannot believe. That an elephant is being drawn to the hole of a needle. And the same question was raised by the cobbler, and Narad Muni replied in the same way, and he began to cry. Oh, my Lord is so powerful. He can do anything. So Narad Muni inquired, how do you believe that the elephant is being drawn through the hole of a needle? No, why not? I am seeing daily. I am sitting under this banyan tree, and there is fig, banyan fruit, and there are thousands of seed, and I know that each seed is containing a big tree like this. And that's a fact. Everyone knows. Bijoham sarva bhutanam. Here Krishna says, Bijoham sarva bhutanam. Is there any chemist just get one a small seed like the fig seed? It is very small, but it contains that big tree. Where is that chemistry? Where is that physics? So here is the answer. Krishna says, Bijangamang sarva bhutanang vidhi. Big, even this big gigantic universe, that is also Bijangamang sarva bhutanam. It is stated in the Vedic literature. Jasyaika nissasita kalamathavalamba jivanti loma vilaja jagadannanatha. There are so many things. Everyone is inquisitive. Where is the beginning of this thing? The beginning is the Supreme Lord. That is the Vedanta Sutra. Janmadasya jataha. Beginning is there. So you cannot say that life has come from matter. That is not possible. Because here it is said, Krishna says, that Bijangamang sarva bhutana. Anything which has come into existence, the original source is Krishna. So Krishna is life, is not dead stone. Therefore, the conclusion is, from life, life has come and matter has come. Not that matter has come from life. What is that? Life has come from matter. That is not the conclusion. That is wrong conclusion. So, if you actually require perfect knowledge, then we have to accept knowledge this, like this way. It is called Aropantha. Aropantha means descendants or deductive process. So our Krishna consciousness movement, we claim that we have got perfect knowledge of everything because we are taking knowledge from the perfect person, Krishna. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarsayo vidu. And that is the real process. If you simply speculate to arrive at the conclusion, inductive process, just like if you want to study whether man is mortal or immortal, there are two processes. Deductive process, you take the idea from superior person, the man is mortal. If you accept, then your knowledge is perfect. But if you want to approach the knowledge by inductive process, by studying each man, whether he is mortal or immortal, you may study 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. But you cannot study all the men. Therefore your conclusion remains always defective. You cannot do that. Therefore, the best process is knowledge is to receive from the person who is authorized. Actually you do that. We go to school, we go to college to receive knowledge from the superior person. That is our process. That is perfect knowledge. You cannot manufacture knowledge. Therefore, real knowledge of everything can be had from the Bhagavad Gita. If you study it nicely, it is very easier and perfect. Bijagamang sarva bhutana vidhi partha sanatana. Sanatana. Sanatana means eternal. It is not that bij that which is produced and again it is vanquished. Sanatana. In another place Krishna says, Ahanga bija padapita. The all living entities, sarvajonishu kaunteya sammavanti murtaya, tasang mahajjani brahma, ahanga bija puja, ahang, the person. He is just like the father gives the seed in the womb of the mother and the child comes out. Namely sarva bhutana, not only human being, but also all living entities. There are 8,400,000 species of living entities. The original bija, the seed-giving father is Krishna. Therefore Krishna is international or inter-universal. Krishna is not a Hindu or Indian or this or that. Krishna is for everyone. So I have explained to my foreign students, America, European and Africa and other, that Krishna is for everyone. Don't take it that Krishna is for the Hindus, for the Indians, or for the Brahmins or the Kshatriyas. No. Krishna is for everyone. Therefore, our society's name is Krishna consciousness. So our only request is that take Krishna as the original father. Original father. It is very easy to understand. As I have got my father had got father, his father. Who is the original father? The original father is Krishna. Ahanga bija pradapita. So where is the difficulty to understand? There must be one original father. If you go on researching who is the original father, then you will come to the conclusion that Krishna is the original father. Ishara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radi Govinda Sarvakarana Karana. This is the Vedic verdict. Sarvakarana Karana. Father's father, his father, go on. You come to Brahma. Brahma is considered the forefather or grandfather, Pitamaha. But Krishna is addressed in the Bhagavad Gita, Prapitamaha, even the father of Brahma. Prapitamaha, you will find in the 11th chapter. Prapitamaha is father of Tene Brahma Rida Adikavaya. You know, those who are conversant with the Shastras, that Brahma's another name is Swayambhu. He is not born of any material father and mother. He is born on the lotus flower sprouted from the navel of Mahavishnu, Garbhodak Sai Vishnu. Therefore his name is Swayambhu. Swayambhu is one of the authorities because he was first educated about the Vedic knowledge by Krishna or Vishnu. Tene Brahma Rida. Brahma means Vedic knowledge. Tene means imparted. Adikavaya, the Adikavi, the original person. Tene Brahma Rida Adikavaya. Muihanti Jasuraya. Even big personalities, they become bewildered to understand Krishna. Therefore Krishna says We have already discussed. Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid jatati siddhaya jatatam api siddhyanam kaschid vettiman tattata. So Krishna is the Supreme Person. Krishna is the original of everything, original source of everything. That is the verdict of the. And therefore Arjuna accepted. Sarvametam ritang manne jadvadasi kesava. My dear Krishna, whatever you are saying, I accept him, accept all these in toto, not deducting, not giving my own commentation. This is the way of studying Bhagavad Gita. So if you study Bhagavad Gita as it is said in the, and if you accept it, then your life is successful. Otherwise, panthastu koti satavatsa sampragamma vayurathapi manasu munipangavana. You'll never understand what is God or what is ultimate source, what is absolute truth. So, the Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all Vedic literature. Because after all, Vedic literature means Veda ishta sarvai ahameva vedam. To understand Krishna, the absolute truth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is the purpose of Vedic study. So, the Supreme Personality Himself is giving the knowledge of the Supreme by Himself, personally. Therefore, we are preaching this Bhagavad Gita as it is, Krishna consciousness, and the easiest method is to chant Krishna's name. Easiest method. It is recommended, it is not our manufacture. It is said, when Maharaj Parikshit learned all the defects of this Kali Yuga, then he was little disappointed how this man or the person, man means human being, how they will be relieved from the miserable condition of materialistic life in this age of Kali. Because it is all defective. It is stated in that chapter that in the Kali Yuga, the mlecha rajanna rupina bhokkhashanti praja sarve. The government will be all mlechas, not the Kshatriyas, mlechas. Mlecha rajanna rupina. They will take the post of government service. And their business will be bhokkhashanti praja sarve. They will devour all the prajas. And in this way, the prajas will be so much distressed that gachanti girikananam. Gachanti girikananam. They will be so much, harassed that they will give up their home and hearth and go to the forest. That time is coming. That time is coming. It is no more that Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya. Therefore, human civilization, there is no human civilization if there is no such division as Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra. That is not human, that is animal civilization. Chaturvarnam maya system. Everything is there. Social, political, economical, all solutions are there in the Bhagavad Gita. But unfortunately, it is our property. It was spoken in India, and it was deserved that all Indians should learn it and spread the knowledge all over the world. The rascals are doing nothing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered, Bharat bhumite manusya janma hi laja. It is for the perfect human being. Janma sarthak kari karo paropakar. The other parts of the world, they are in darkness. So, there is great necessity of spreading the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita all over the world. The customers are also ready. So, if you want glory of India, if you want to glorify your life, just study Bhagavad Gita as it is and spread it all over. You will be honored. Single-handed, whatever I have done, they are thinking wonderful. And if we have got many persons to go outside India and preach this gospel of Bhagavad Gita. They will be benefited and you will be glorified. Your country will be glorified. This message of Bhagavad Gita. It is a fact, it is not story. So, people are fed up with this wrong type of civilization. This is not civilization. Ahara nidra bhayamaintansa. Day and night. This is also warned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Nunang pramatta kurute vikarma jadindriya pritaya prinoti na sadhu manne jato atmanayam asannapi klesodaya sadeha. Rishabdev said, but these rascals, Pramatta has become mad. Nunang pramatta, kurute vikarma. Always engaged in mischievous activities. These rascals, this materialistic person. Nunang pramatta, they have become mad. And their business is Nunang pramatta kurute vikarma. Karma, akarma and vikarma. Vikarma means activities which are forbidden in the Shastra. Just like according to Vedic principles, at least a Brahmana, a leader, a king should avoid these four principles of sinful activities. What is that? Meat eating, illicit sex life, gambling and intoxication. At least these four men who is leading the public, or he is a Brahman, or who is a king, he must be very much cautious. But just see what is the... Everyone practically, they are addicted to these sinful activities. So therefore they are mad, pramatya, vikarma. These are forbidden in the Shastras and they are doing that. Why? Because they are mad. Why they are so mad? Nunang pramatta kurute vikarma. Na jat indriya pritaye aprinoti, simply for sense gratification. Simple for sense gratification, not for any big one. But to satisfy the senses. Oh, my tongue is asking for a cigarette, asking for wine. All right, give the tongue wine. Why? Without cigarette, without wine, you shall die. No, I want to satisfy my tongue. Indriya pritaye aprinoti. So why it is sinful? It is sinful in this way that Nunang pravatta kurute vikarma jadindriya pritaya aprinoti na sadhu manne. It is not good. Jat atmanayang asannapi klesada. Atma is eternal, but he is covered by this material body. Asannapi, you can say all this, the material body is there for a few years. But it is klesada. It is so much miserable. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha dosha. People have lost their brain. They do not know what is actually unhappiness, miserable condition. They are all right. They are animals. The animals do not. He is going to the slaughterhouse. He is all right. Let me go. That's all. So this kind of civilization will not make you happy, sir. You have got Bharat Bhumite Manusya Janma. You have taken your birth in the Punna Bhumi, in the sacred land of Bharatvarsha. Here is your knowledge. Take it and be successful in your life. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. So this lecture is given by Srila Prabhupada in Bombay. So you can see his fervent call for Indians to be in action. So he spoke on two verses, 7.9 and 7.10. So Prabhupada began by sharing something on the fragrance. He challenged the scientist. So what was the challenging question that Prabhupada gave to the scientist based on fragrance?
Srila Prabhupada said that there are, although same soil, same fertile soil and everything, if you are saying that if life is coming from, if it is because of nature, then why there are so many flowers with different fragrance? So that is the question he said.
Ribo. Same manure, same water, same gardener, then why so many different flowers and different fragrance? So, the conclusion is, what is the conclusion of this? What is the conclusion from this challenge?
Bhagwan says, I am the Bija Pradata. Behind everything, I am the.
That is later, Prabhu. Here, some other. Yes, Sudhamanath Prabhu.
Prabhupada is concluding that nature is not all in all, nature is not independent, it's always dependent on Lord.
Ribo. So nature cannot work independently. Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. So Lord is the superintendent and there must be a brain behind nature. Then Prabhupada gave one example. Yes, here. Manish Prabhu.
Prabhupada was giving example that if you want to make a artificial rose flower, then it requires so much hard work and so much brain, and still it is not equal to the original flower. So Prabhupada was telling that to make a third class flower, you require so much brain. So why one can think that a nice original flower will have no brain?
Rivo. So Krishna is giving us intelligence. Okay, you are not going to temple or hearing Acharya. At least try to understand my presence by seeing so many things, like drinking water, seeing sunshine, moonshine, Vedic scholar, Om Pranama Vedi, Sarva Vedeshu, hearing sound vibration, seeing a flower, and something brilliant. And then in that he started sharing about sun and moon, brillianter sun and moon. So what he brought from the example of sun and moon, he quoted one verse. Maybe we can say the verse of the Brahma Samhita, and then what was the conclusion from that? Yes, Kripangopal.
Brahma Samhita, he quoted Yasya Prabhava Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti. All the brilliance comes from Krishna only. It's the brilliance of the sun, everything. And also he quotes Janma, that's not Brahma Samhita.
No, one more Brahma Samhita is quotes.
Iswara Sarva, what is that? Sarva Karana Karanam. Iswara Parama Krishna Sachidananda.
One more connected to sun only.
Chakshuresa Savita Sakala Grahanam. Raja Samasta Suramurti Rasesa Teja. That is. So
yes. Haribo. So much brilliance in temperature is there. So you know the chemicals, everything has come from chemicals. So why don't you make one more sun? Why to waste so much money on electricity? And then Srila Prabhupada quoted one pastime of Sarup Damodar Maharaj. What he challenged. Okay. Yes.
In one of the meetings where Nobel Prize winning scholar was giving a speech that life comes from chemicals, Bhakti Sarvadama Maharaj questions him that if I give you all the chemicals, can you produce life? And the scientist replies, that I cannot say.
Rivo. So these rascals will keep theorizing. Pantastu koti shatavatsara sampragamyo, but they cannot actually do the thing. They are not practical. So Prabhupada then begins sharing about how the practical is Krishna. Actually, we have to understand from Krishna. Svabhaviki jnana balakriyacha parasa shakti vividayo shuyate. So we have to appreciate God's work. Then Prabhupada gave another example to share about how we can appreciate God's work. Anyone? Yes, there, Vittal Vishnu.
Prabhupada gave a story of a cobbler and Brahmana.
Okay. You can tell that story, just I'll tell. Also, there was this point about electronic energy. The
But
one
then
button.
he was pushing button.
Yeah.
So by pushing button, so many things happens. Then so Lord also has a many subtler energies. So through that subtler energies, he can he get it done so many things.
Ribo. Therefore, if we want to understand how this flower has come in, how this fragrance is there, you try to understand that it is due to Krishna and appreciate that is Krishna consciousness. You appreciate, oh, my Lord is so. And then Prabhupada begins that story of Narad Munian and that cobbler and Brahmana. So that story all of us know. Prabhupada says, all right, how does he conclude the story? Someone can tell. What does he conclude from the story? Someone else? Okay, Prabhu.
So when Narad Muni asked the cobbler that Bhagavanta was taking elephant from that needle, so he accepts it because Bhagavant can do anything. Because what he is seeing every day, the bija is the trees growing up from the small bijas. Everything is input in the bija. So that Bhagavanta can do anything. His faith like that. So that is the conclusion, that you can faith on the Bhagavanta. Bhagavanta can do everything. So that Brahmana is not believing that. You are making us stories and that we have to believe, you are hoping that we are believing. This is the Brahmana's status. So that you have to believe the Bhagavanta from all these happenings and all this nature. You can just feel the Bhagavanta's energies.
Ribo. Prabhupada also brought the Bhagavad Gita principle of Bijoham Sarva Bhutanam. So, one small seed contains the big tree. Where is the chemistry and the physics which can explain how such a thing is happening? And he also connected Bijam to the universe. How the universes are coming out from the Lord. So he says that actually life cannot come from matter, life comes from life. Janmadhyasya yataha Bijam mam sarva bhutanam. And then he also says something about Krishna. Krishna is life. He is not dead stone. So the conclusion should be life comes from life. How can we receive perfect knowledge?
This deductive process by asking a superior person, like Prabhupada example, you are going to the college, schools, there also you are hearing from the teachers.
And not
by inductive process, by doing a lot of experimenting and trying to understand things.
Not by speculative conclusions. Ribo. So real knowledge of everything can be had from the Bhagavad Gita. So he says Sanatanam. Sanatanam means eternal. Then Prabhupada quotes this Aham Bija Pradapita of Krishna's calling. Krishna is telling he is Aham Bija Pradapita. And what was one conclusion that he is telling about based on this to the whole world? Aham Bija Pradapita. Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna is international. Krishna is not Hindu. Krishna is not Brahmana. Krishna is international.
Haribo. Krishna is international or inter-universal. He is not a Hindu or an Indian or for Brahmana or for Kshatriya. Our society's name is Krishna consciousness. So, Prabhupada then further shared about Krishna is the original father. He built it up. How we can prove that Krishna is the original father? By trying to logically understand this. Okay. There. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhupada was telling that if you go, our father and our father, his father, if you go on like that, then we'll reach to Brahma. And Brahma is Swayambhu, who came from Garbhodaksha Vishnu, who is Prapitamaha. Brahma is called Pitamaha. So in that way, Krishna is original father of all.
Haribo. In the course of doing that, he quoted two words also, very important ones. Prapitamaha and Tene Brahma Hidayadikave. So that also he quoted. And then he told that if we have to understand Bhagavad Gita, this is the way of studying Bhagavad Gita as per Arjun. What was that? What was Arjuna's way of? Okay.
That sloka, I don't. Sarvam hritya manye. He tells that I accept whatever you said in toto. I don't want to comment on it, or I don't want to speculate on it. So,
not deducting, not
not
comment,
deducting,
no
not
commentation.
commenting on it.
Rivo. Sarvam etad ritam manye yad vedasi vadasi keshava. So I accept all these in toto. So the toto is very important when we accept everything, and that will make our life successful. And what will not do that? Do that? Pantastu koti shatvatsar. So people who are speculating and trying to understand knowledge. What is the purpose of all the Vedic study? Prabhupada says a verse from the Bhagavad Gita, famous one. Even if you didn't hear the lecture, you can. Oh, Heke.
Hare Krishna. Prabhupada here told Vedesya sarve aham eva vidak. The purpose of studying the Veda is to understand or to know Krishna.
Ribo. And what is the easiest method to do that? Chant Hare Krishna. Ribo. Devotees prompted. And then Prabhupada brought out in Kali Yuga also it works, chanting Hare Krishna. So he told some characteristics of Kali Yuga. Can someone tell the characteristic of Kali Yuga? Okay. Yes, Prabhu. Vittal Vishnu Prabhu.
Mlecha Rajinya Rupena Bhakshistensi Te Prajaha. So these Mlechas are going to become Rajas, not Kshatriyas, and they will devour the Praja. And then what they will do? Gachanti Giri Kananam. So they will go to the Giri, and Kanana matlab forest.
Haribo. So this whole world, there is no human civilization, everything is going to animal civilization. So what is the call for action? Call for action. Yes, Sudhamanath Prabhu.
Prabhupada said that Bharat Bhumi te Manushya Janma Helaya Janma Sartha Kari Kora Paropkar, that we should make our life successful and we should go all over the world and preach this gospel of Bhagavad Gita.
Rivo. Then they will be benefited, you will be glorified, your country will be glorified. This message of the Bhagavad Gita is a fact. No? But it, all Indians should learn and spread the knowledge. The rascals are doing nothing. Prabhupada, nothing came with such disgust. No? Okay, then just concluding. So wrong type of civilization. This is the wrong type. Nunam pramatta kurute vikarma. So Prabhupada said that actually vikarma means sinful activities not according to Shastra. At least the leaders should follow like Brahmana leaders and kings. But they are simply in sense gratification. And that is actually going to cause misery. It is asannapi kleshada. So it is also temporary. It is miserable. Janma mityu jara vyadi. So Prabhupada concluded with that. So one should actually not live like these animals who go to slaughterhouse without questioning. Rather one should have these questions. Praji would like to.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. See, the war between Hamas and Israel is causing a lot of refugees. And these refugees are trying to enter into Denmark or UK or many other places, Australia also. And everywhere they are driven out. Nobody wants, because they are afraid that the refugees can become later on a great threat to their country. So they are actually like going to Kananam, Giri Kananam. Prabhupada says, they are practically homeless. And they have no bank account, no money. And I saw one of the videos they showed how these people are lying in mosquito nets in the cities, in the sidewalk, and they have no place to pass stool and urine. They are passing in the side of the road. And the government is sending vans to cleanse the place with this thing. and they are driven out wherever they go. So now we are in the beginning of Kali Yuga. It is so dangerous now. At the end of Kali Yuga, we can predict how it's likely to be. Anyway, one of the most important aspects of this lecture is to see the scientific phenomenon happening in this world first, and Krishna's hand in making the scientific phenomenon happen. For example, in one of the Bhagavad Gita purports, Prabhupada says, the jiva who has exhausted his punya, he is the ahuti for the cloud. And then the cloud brings forth rain mixed with jivas. And that is ahuti for the dharti, for the earth. And when then again, when that soul, and then in the earth there is seed, correct, no? Seeds are there, so it goes into the seeds. Then the vegetables, fruits, flowers, they come. So when a man eats the fruit, then he develops rasa, rakta, majja, meda, asti, finally shukra, the virya. And the virya becomes the ahuti for the woman's yoni. And then when a woman begets a child, then that child is raised by parents to perform yajna. And he gives ahuti of ghee in the sacrificial fire. He gives that ahuti. And that brings forth punya in the life of the person who is performing yajna. And then he, along with his punya, becomes ahuti for the heavenly planets. And then from the heavenly planets again, when punya is exhausted, this cycle continues. So you will see that when the jiva is passing, he acquires different qualities. For example, if you put the grain in the earth, the earth has the program for smell in the flowers. The earth has the also the smell. That's why it says punyo gandha prativyamscha. And then the plant comes when the flowers are bringing that fragrance, because the seed is combining hands with the earth, which has the program for the fragrance. Because different flowers have different fragrance. That's given by the earth. Then when the fruit comes, how does the fruit get the juices? Where is the program for the fruits? The moon gives the fruits. Similarly, how the leaves become green, that is made possible by the sun. When the sunlight falls on the mango, the green mango turns red. The leaves become green, because scientists have found out also that the chlorophyll, we call it, which is greenery, this green thing comes because of 40 chemical reactions, which is called photosynthesis. The photosynthesis happens by the leaf coming in exposure to sun. Similarly, the fruit coming in exposure to moon produces the juices in the 6 types of different juices. Just like different fragrances come in flowers, different juices come in the fruits and vegetables, like that. The Prabhupada says this is a very good material for research by the biomedical students. Biotechnology students, they can research on how the moons affect on the fruits. Actually, my scientists didn't even know that plants have life until 1903. Jagdish Chandra Bose proved that plants have life. What is because of these kind of subtle truths? That means in the material world also a lot of things are going on which are activated by Krishna. So Prabhupada says, look at the world around you and see what miraculous things are happening all around you. And try to ask the question, who is activating it? A fan is rotating, it doesn't rotate on its own. Somebody has switched it on. If a light is giving light to the entire room, somebody has switched it on. Similarly, how are all these things activated? Think about it. That's where he begins this talk. And then he's saying Krishna is behind all these things. Then the another part of his whole talk is about one should accept knowledge about Krishna from the scriptures. Don't accept people, speculators, all bluffing so many different things. Here, like Arjuna said, Sarvameta Dhritam Manye Enmamadhasi Keshava. Hear from Krishna and accept it. Don't hear from any mundane speculator cooking up all kinds of things about God. There are so many cheaters who claim to be God. There are so many cheaters who are bluffing about God. Don't hear from any of them. Hear from Krishna himself directly. Therefore, Prabhupada called this Bhagavad Gita as it is. That is the second part he is speaking about. Then, if you hear from Krishna, then you will develop faith like that cobbler, had a firm faith in Krishna. So the beauty of Prabhupada's lecture is, he is not asking us to put blind faith. Therefore, he begins the lecture with a very logical explanation of Krishna's creation, which is visible to our eyes. And then the creator of the creation is invisible, who is beyond, which is Krishna. And for him, he is telling us to accept the Shastra. Because without Shastra Unitvat, Without taking shelter of the Shastra, we won't be able to know the finest of the finest truths of truth, which is Krishna. So in this way, he is showing what is visible to us and what is its connection to the invisible and how to know the invisible Lord and how to chant Hare Krishna and come in direct access to Krishna. So in this way, it's a very complete lecture. When you are talking to a group of new people, you should actually start with something familiar to them and then go to something not so familiar. And then you are actually helping them to develop a leap of faith in the sublime truth behind the universe, which is Krishna. So beautiful. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Nirantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hare Krishna. Damodarashtakam ki, Satyavrata Muni ki. Namamishwaram sa Chidanandarupa Lasatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam Anandarupa Lasatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam Namam Vishwaram sa Chidanandarupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam Danandarupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yasodabhiyolukha Labdavamanam Yasodabhiyolukha Labdavamanam Paramushtamatanta Godrupa Gopya Paramushtamatanta Godrupa Gopya Rudantamuhurnetram Yugnam Rajantam Karamboja Yugmena Satankanetram Muhushvasakampa Tirekhantakantha Muhushvasakampa Tirekhantakantha Ritagreiva Damodaram Bhakti Bhadda Ritagreiva Damodaram Bhakti Bhadda Ritagreiva Damodaram Bhakti Bhaddam iti diksvalila virananda kunte swagusham nimajantam makhyapayantam. Iti diksvalila virananda kunte swagusham nimajantam makhyapayantam. Tadiyeshu tadneshu bhakti jitatvam. Puna prematastam shatavriti bande. Puna prematastam Puna prematastam shatavriti bande. Puna prematastam varam deva moksham na mokshabadhim va nachanne bruneham varisadapiha. Idam teva purnatha gopala balam. Idam teva purnatha gopala balam. Sada me manasya virashtankimanye. Sada me manasya virashtankimanye. Idam te mukham vojam atyanta nile ritam kuntale snigdha raktasya gopya. Muhustumbhitam bimbaraktadharam me. Muhustumbhitam bimbaraktadharam me. Manasya virastam malam lakshalabe. Amanasya virastam malam lakshalabe. Namo Devadamo Sarananta Vishnu Prasida Prabhu Dukha Jalabhimagnam. Namo Devadama Kripa Drishti Drishyati Dinam Batanu. Kripa Drishti Drishyati Dinam Batanu. Gruhane Samamadnya Negdashidrisha Guhame Samamadnya
गृहानेश मामज्ञाभिर्दक्षिदृशा गृहाने कुबेरात्मजो भक्ता मूर्तैर्भयाद्वा अयमुचितो भक्ति भाजो कृतो च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयास्य तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयास्य मोक्षगृहो मे दामोदरेय मोक्षगृहो मे दामोदरेय नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने सुरब्दिति दाम्ने नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने सुरब्दिति दाम्ने सुरब्दिति दाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायात् विश्वस्य दाम्ने औद्वदीयोदरायात् विश्वस्य दाम्ने नमो राधिकाय त्वदीय प्रियाय राधिकाय त्वदीय नमो राधिकाय त्वदीय प्रियाय नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यां नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यां हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Jaya Radha Rindam Chandra Radha Rindam Chandra Radhe Radha Rindam Chandra Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Subhadramai Jaya Sudarshana Subhadramai Jaya Sudarshana Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo यशोदा दामोदर भगवान की, राधा दामोदर भगवान की, सत्यव्रत मुनि की, कार्तिक मास की.
To the Supreme Lord, whose form is embodied of eternal existence, knowledge and bliss, whose spark-shaded earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokul, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter, and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding motor in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed to that Lord Sri Damodar. I offer my humble obeisances. Seeing the wiping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with 3 red lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound not with ropes, but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances. By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokul in pools of ecstasy, and is relieving to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence, that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued and with intimacy, and is freed from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation or the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bal Gopal in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart, for what is the use of me of any other boon besides this? O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodara, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me. By showering your glance of mercy upon me, deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes. O Lord Damodara, just as the 2 sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nal Kuvera, were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with ropes to a wooden grinding motor. In this way, please give me your own Prema Bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation. O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beautiful, most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer my obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord who displays unlimited pastime. Shishi Yashoda Damodar Bhagwan ki jai.